Welcome to part 2 of the series Traveling Like a Boss, where we explore the best traveling credit cards from the best issuers out there. Hi guys, and welcome to the channel. If this is your first time to the channel, we're talking about credit cards, points, finances, and travel. If this is something that interests you, please like this video, subscribe. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. I will get back to you as soon as I can. Guys, we started with American Express. Undoubtedly the kind of credit cards that everybody is thinking when it comes to traveling. Lately, I have been very excited with Citi, especially with the custom cash. The Premier is also an incredible credit card. It's a very solid credit card. It offers 3x almost on every category internationally. That led me to believe that Citi is one of the best issuers out there for travel. But I wanted to crunch the numbers. Keep in mind that this kind of video is not about proving an issuer good or bad. It's all about seeing what kind of issuer offers the best perks. As we said in the first video, traveling is partly a return on spend and partly experience. The problem that I saw immediately going to the Citi credit cards is that, first of all, they only have one co-branded credit card for airliners. It's American Airlines, so we all know how I feel about that. And there's no hotel credit card. There's no dedicated hotel credit card. Yes, you can transfer points to Wyndham and to Choice Hotels, but I don't think that's enough. These chains are not even that great to begin with. The experience can be all over the place. So without any further ado, let's jump into the numbers, see how it looks, and come back to wrap it up. So as we said, Citi doesn't have a dedicated hotel credit card. So in its place, I added the custom cash. The custom cash has a 5x on many categories. It varies depending on how you spend your money every month. So, and because it takes thank you points, you can use them for travel. Of course, we're gonna start with the basis. The only credit card that right now has flexible currency on the Citi ecosystem, and that's the Premier. The current offer stands at 60,000 points after spending 4,000 in 3 months, $100 after spending $500 in hotel reservations through the thank you portal every year. It's not much, but it can be something, okay? So we have to put it there. The multipliers, as discussed at the beginning, 3x on restaurants, groceries, gas, air travel, and hotels, and 1x on everything else. So basically everything gets 3x, and again, internationally. Listen to that, American Express. $95 the annual fee, and the return on spend is 21%, pretty decent. Why did I put the advantage? Is the only kind of credit card, co-branded airline credit card that Citi offers, so I had to put it there. That's how we do this series. So I chose this one because it offers things that Citi doesn't offer in general now. It offers some lounge access, and it offers TSA pre with global entry. So I think that's the experience part of it. It's not so much the return on spend, but the experience. 50,000 points after spending 5,000 in 3 months is the current offer. $100 TSA pre global entry credit. First check bag per person for up to 8 people, but it's only domestic flights. 25% off in-flight purchases. Lounge access is the Admirals Club, and the multipliers 2x on American and 1x on everything is basically bad. Now, the annual fee is $450, and the return on spend because of that is only 8%. The custom cash needs no introduction, is a personal favorite. The current offer is at 20,000 thank you points. And you will see that the value I have is $240 because those are transferable points. Yes, you can use them for $200 cash, but the best case scenario for this, and we examine only travel now, is to travel partners, and you can get at least $240 for that. So the return on spend is 36%. There's no annual fee. It's just an incredible credit card, a must have for everyone, regardless of your favorite ecosystem. As we know, what's important is not only what happens in the first year, but the second and every year after. As always, we implement our imaginary budget. We have 12,000 points equally spread between travel, gas, groceries, and restaurants, so 3,000 each. And I am trying to use the best credit cards for the spending case scenario. So travel, I give 3,000, all of it to the Citi Premier, and restaurants because it's gonna get 3x on that too. And because technically I could put all of these to the custom cash, but I would get half of that. It's only $6,000 a year that you can add to the custom cash and get that 5x. So I thought it's better just split it equally. So gas 3,000 and groceries 3,000 for the custom cash, and nothing on the Advantage because both of the other credit cards are getting much better multipliers than what the Advantage is offering. We see that the return on spend on the Premier is 21%, and yeah, the Executive Advantage is at minus 82%. So basically, it doesn't offer anything. I mean, now there's a big asterisk here. If you have a big family and you're all gonna travel domestically and you're all gonna get suitcases and you're gonna do this at least once a year, maybe you can break even on this one. But that's the only case scenario I can think of. If you love the Admirals Club that much, maybe you can add something for that. But basically, you would barely break even if you're only in that case scenario. Otherwise, there's nothing. 6% for the custom cash. Yes, it's a 5% credit card, but as I said before, it's thank you points. You can transfer them to travel partners and you can get more value than that 5%. As we see the totals and the averages, we see that the average return on spend on the first year is 15% and on the second year is 1%. And now at this point, you might say, but why did you put this expensive American Airlines credit card and you're messing up the return on spend? The reason why is because travel is also about experience. And yes, even though this credit card is really bad, it does add some experience. It does give you some lounge access, the TSA pre. So, but I did the numbers also for the regular Platinum Select, just so you don't complain. And this is how the numbers look. So for the first year, we have 29% return on spend since we are waived the annual fee, which helps a lot. On the second year, we have minus 39% because the annual fee does kick in, and I only have $60 here, which is $60 for suitcases. Basically, I assume that you're gonna take a trip a year if you have this credit card, and you're gonna save on the first checked bag. So that's the $60 there. Minus 39% is the return on spend, and the numbers do improve significantly. For the first year, the average return on spend is 25%, and for the second year is 4%. It was 1%, let me remind you, with the most expensive credit card. So here's the thing. It's a balance of experience and return on spend, right? How much experience do you want and how much return on spend? I think you need a good balance of the two. You cannot always think about return on spend when it comes to travel. I have been in the position where I want to eat something at the airport, I want to drink something in the airport, I want to take an Uber right now instead of taking it later, and I'm always thinking, oh, it's not the right time, I'll wait a little more, I don't want to eat now, I'm gonna eat something in the plane. So you gotta find your own balance, so what you value the most. And in the end of the day is also, if you like the travel partners that Citi offers, I could take out the American Airlines credit card altogether and the numbers would look much better, because the truth is that the Citi Premier and the Custom Cash are a killer combination. But do you like the travel partners? Do you like the hotel travel partners that they have? The hotel partners, the Choice and Wyndham, I'm not crazy about them. But that's up to you. Maybe you find value, maybe you like them. Definitely not an American Express. Obviously, the focus of Citi is not on travel at the moment. Maybe in the future they will come with a new prestige and hotel chain credit cards, co-branded credit cards, and we'll be surprised, as we have been very surprised lately with Capital One. But that's all for today. Let me know what you guys think. How do you like your Citi credit cards for travel? For travel. And what is your favorite? Thank you so much for watching. Until the next one. Ciao.